Hello and a very warm welcome to the brand new edition of Policy Watch. I'm Kriti Sharma. Under the One Nation, One Tag scheme, having the Fast ACK RFID tag on a four-wheeler in India has become mandatory. The use of this technology promises to ensure a smooth passage through toll plazas across India's national highways by negating cash transactions. Fast ACK is the electronic toll collection program on toll plazas by National Highway Authority of India Limited. It works on the principle of radio frequency identification. The tag needs to be affixed to the windscreen of the vehicle in such a way that the sensor at the toll plaza can read it. One of the main benefits of using a Fast ACK is that it allows for a smooth passage through toll plazas. And to get deeper insights on the topic, I'm joined by Mr. Amrendra Kumar, Chief General Manager in HAI, Mr. Sachin Haritash, Director, Chetak Cargo Private Limited. Let's try and understand the benefits of Fast ACK. Mr. Haritash, you represent the transport and the logistics sector on our panel. What are the benefits for your sector of Fast ACK?
They are, as a broader perspective at the industry, the time saving which we have seen are reasonable cost save in terms of transit time and a return business which we can get it from implementation of Fast ACK. The black money or the cash which we used to give to the drivers, and the drivers used to flee away with the money because we have to pay them in advance. So that money now we are directly transferring in the Fast ACK account, and that also linked with the different banks. So the drivers these days does not need to carry hard cash much, and cost save in terms of transit time from Delhi to Bangalore. If we'll talk about, we used to travel in 7 days, now it's 5 days. Obviously the GST also has played a role in breaking the barriers, but now the time save, the cost save, and the management by us by keeping so many records of the toll slips. Now we don't have to keep those manual works. So there is a single entry which goes and our work is being done. So thanks to this progressive step taken by the government of implementing, I do understand that it carries a lot of hassle these days, but as a company, Chetak Group has implemented it when there was the government has took step of currency bans. At that point of time, we got implemented all these Fast ACKs in our trucks. So we as a users are very much happy with this step of the government, and let's see that how things take off in coming time.
But Sachin, since this system has been made mandatory, tell us how has been the experience so far?
We as a company, we are a corporate, we have almost 2,400 number of trucks owned by us. We are being benefited a lot in terms of process, in terms of system, in terms of cash management. Again, I'll tell you that when it is being implemented, there was a problem of putting money in a bank and bank to link to a Fast ACK accounts. So companies, the ecosystem which is being created over a period of time is reasonably good. Now banks directly money flow is being happening to the Fast ACK accounts. There are provisions made by NHAI and by the banks also at the tool booths to provide tempered Fast ACK. That also is not much concern these days. We are hearing that we can now order it online, but one of my friend has also ordered it, but he has not yet received Fast toll tag. So as a corporate, we are being benefited. As the industry, we are being benefited. Fuel burning was a major impact on our industry. As per the study of the IIM Calcutta, almost 60,000 crore money is being burned due to this. So whatever the cost saving, at minimum 10 minutes is the average halt time at each toll, which we will see that in coming time it will be reducing, whether it comes to 6-5 minutes or it less. So that directly whatever Mr. Kumar has also highlighted, that cost save in terms of fuel to the environment. So as a ecosystem, it is a win-win situation for all the stakeholders, what I'll say.
It is a win-win. Scanner is not working.
In case of scanners are not working, then my driver gives cash. There are lots of tolls still, as what sir has briefed, 540 NHAI toll tax are there, out of which 440 are being online. 100 toll are still manual, where our driver have to pay it. There are few infrastructure wise, what he has briefed, that there are not all toll tax are enabled where they issue us the duplicate or a replacement Fast ACKs. So where we need their support, that on each toll plazas we should be issuing a fresh toll card. Once it's not being scanned, so they do it manually, or we pay it hard cash and they give us the receipt, which we'll keep it on records purposes. I would like to request to the NHA to, as you have asked the question of the infrastructure, we want them to ensure the reasonable availability of Fast ACKs. So daily, as per the data, they are saying that they are issuing 50,000 and almost 15,000 new vehicles are being added. I'm talking about only four-wheelers, not the two-wheelers, who are using the Fast ACKs. So kind of availability we need to have, the kind of infrastructure we do need to have at the banks. Banks are providing the Fast ACKs, but they don't have the availability. So they are awaiting for the Fast ACKs to come in. I've heard that they are importing also the Fast ACKs because there is so much of demand. Previously, it was being used majorly in the commercial vehicles. Now it is being made mandatory for the users, and that too in a so short span of time. So the implementation is the key to the success of any business model, not this also, which government, I feel that should give more focus on, whether it was notebandi or Fast ACK implementation. So I request that to work on planning part to have a rollout at a national level, which is not easy, and where there is so much of population, so much of different geographies are involved, so many governments are involved. So my request is to have a robust planning and an implementation to be given more focus, rather than taking decisions at a very short notice period at a national level.
Robust planning mechanism and implementation mechanism, that is what. Yeah. Do you foresee the use of Fast ACK at other places in future?
Using of Fast ACK, like many organizations are using it for the inventory management. This Fast ACK, we can get it linked whether the government will be providing their APIs. Our trucks gate in, gate out can be monitored through this also. Our parking lot scanning, inventory management of the trucks in a yard can also be tracked through this. So it depends upon the data. So the Fast ACK data is with us, but the APIs are not with us. With the data, as what sir has said, that the problems which we face, so we never face much problems in terms of double deductions. So the system is so robust that it works smoothly. There were problems initially, which as a user, it's my responsibility also to highlight to get the system corrected. That what did. Now it's up to the government that how much they want to share the data at a public domain or at a personal level, because it's a central data, government data. We bought it, but the API is held with the government because it's their proprietary. But in future, we hope so that the national logistic policy is also being awaited, and in that also the government has made it mandatory GPS devices.
Yes.
And if we are able to get GPS devices data on our server, then it will help us in identifying many areas of like heat mapping they are talking about, which are the accident prone areas, so that we can take corrective actions. We can give voice recording to the drivers to use it. So it's government proprietary and it's up to them. We as an industry body will be presenting our reports, will be asking these APIs if they can provide us.
Absolutely. And as you said, it is equally much for joining us. So the aim is to simplify and ensure hassle-free operations at the toll plazas across the country. That's all we had for you in this edition of Policy Watch. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.